I'm about to look.
Oh, here we go. Live stream chat.
You can see it?
I think so. Yeah.
Let me pull it up. It'd be like three different ones because it's like a studio chat. Then it's just want me and
I'm a.
you.
I'm a. There you go.
Oh, perfect. 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 Let me check. It should be on everything as far as how Facebook goes. It should be on my profile. It should be on our page because boom, it says I'm live on mine, but I'm pretty sure it because I'm pretty sure I figured it out on the other one. At least I think I did, child. I was supposed to. It said it was gonna work. If not, it's on mine. Maybe, maybe not. It said it was supposed to do that. Let me try something real quick before we start talking.
Hey.
What's up? Somebody tapped in?
Yeah, they did.
What is good?
Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you for joining us. We just trying to get a few little settings going.
Yes. Now, if you guys didn't know, Takara just got a stream deck. She did get a stream deck, but she didn't like get into it yet. So she's still fighting for her life, clicking through all the things. So just bear with us.
Literally. Literally. Yeah, I think we're good to go. What's up? Thank you for tapping in.
I
We got
know.
some people on the YouTube. So, it's been an interesting day today.
Oh my gosh, has it been an interesting day? I barely could keep up.
I could either. And then the thing about it is, though, like I said, we still work full time jobs. So, I was trying to do that and then see what was going on and all of that.
Hold on.
So,
That on top of the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj stuff.
that
I mean, I was like, I'm like, I'm
was
there,
they
and then I'm here,
was
and
they
then I'm
arguing
there.
today or was that yesterday? Because I feel like I told my friend, I said Cardi been arguing with so many people
I
on
feel like they were
Twitter.
arguing last night, and then I think some stuff spilled over into the morning, early hours type stuff, because I kept seeing new stuff that I hadn't seen.
That's what I'm
But
saying. That's what it
because
is.
we're old, like they probably did it all last night. I don't know.
I
And
don't
we
know.
just saw it in the morning. I'm not sure.
Yes, thank you guys for tapping in. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said,
Yeah,
it's been
let's
a long
roll.
day, honey.
Hmm.
So I was just minding my business and getting stuff ready for the game. I scheduled the
Hmm.
chat, all this stuff, and the next thing I know, Nafisa Collier is. I saw where she was doing an exit interview, and I thought it was gonna
Hmm.
be just normal, a normal exit interview, but
Right.
then she just started doing all the tea, doing all the tea. And I mean, so first and foremost, before I get into and if you haven't seen it already, just it's worth watching. Just go back and watch it. I done watched it a couple times
Yeah.
myself. And what was like some key things that kind of stood out
Okay.
to you?
So basically, in her statement, there were a couple things that she kind of called out.
Yeah.
Basically, she called Kathy, and I guess the leadership that's at the
First and
top, the
foremost,
worst.
before you get going, and I hate to
Okay.
cut you off. She started with this. Like before I take any questions,
Yeah.
we're gonna start here. But and here's the only thing, and I hate to cut you off again, but the only
Yeah.
thing, if I could have changed with her doing it, I
Uh-huh.
wanted Nafisa to do the Jasmine Crockett. I wanted her to put some glasses on. I wanted her to walk. No, I brought mine just so I can show you what I wanted her to walk in and just.
She would have been a meme forever. Oh
I
my
wanted her
gosh.
to. I wanted her to walk in with some glasses on. You know, when somebody walking with some, they put their glasses on. They mean
Hey,
business.
you know what that remind me of? You
Yeah.
remember that press conference LeBron did with the glasses after what's his name for the Cavaliers? When
Ooh.
he like it was like 5 seconds left, and then he should have shot it,
Oh
but he
God.
didn't.
When
I
he.
can't.
Oh
What's it?
yeah.
I can't
What
think of
was
his name.
what? see him at the mall. His brother played
You,
for little J.R.
yes,
Smith.
yes.
J.R.
And
Smith.
he did that interview. He had them glasses on, that suitcase, and they said, LeBron, like, what were you thinking that last play of the thing? He just got up, got his
He
suitcase, and
walked
walked
off.
off.
But anyway, I just wanted Fee to walk in. I wish she would have had a blazer on. Not
Something,
like
because
I wanted her
she
to have
meant
a
business.
blazer with business, and I want her to put some glasses on and be like, before we get started, and then
Yeah,
read. But go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to
So
cut you off.
basically, in her statement, she was saying that Kathy and upper leadership, they were the worst leadership in the world. It's crazy. They're the worst leadership in the world. She talked about the lack of accountability. She argues that the biggest threat to the league isn't money, ratings, or missed calls. It's that the league's office is not willing to own its mistakes. Okay? She talked about the officiating and inconsistency and negligence. She talked about the dismissive comments she attributes to Kathy. So basically, some of those remarks were that players who complain about referees are losers.
When she addressed it.
Yes. She said that this is Kathy, by the way, that Caitlin Clark should be grateful she makes 60 million off the court, because without the WNBA platform, she wouldn't make anything. They coming for her.
I'm
They
gonna
coming
make
for her.
my reactions when
Okay.
you get done.
She said that players should be on their knees,
On the
thanking their.
knees,
That's crazy.
begging,
Okay.
worshiping.
Okay. Thanking their lucky stars for
And
the
you know she
media
said that
for
shit.
the media rights deal I got them.
I did that.
After you shaded Caitlin Clark, that's insane. Okay, that
So
part.
yeah,
Because I feel like, let's be for real. You got the media deal because of Caitlin Clark. Let's be for real.
that's a fact.
Let's be for real. So
That's
don't be talking
let's
about
not
like
let's not
you.
just say we got to give Angel her credit too. I think that of course we know Caitlyn, whatever, but we do gotta. I think Angel's a big part. Angel, let me tell you, when I knew that Angel is her thing too.
Okay,
I
let me
was
pause real quick before you start. And
Go
I
ahead.
hate to cut you off.
No, you
I'm
cool.
not saying Angel is not important in that.
Right,
Okay, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. They're
for
not giving
sure.
a black girl a media deal off of her,
That's
and
true.
that's all I'm saying.
That's
You get
true.
what I'm saying? And
No, that's true.
I'm not saying that that's right,
But
but
we know
we know that
because
you got that media deal because of Caitlin Clark.
to that point, somebody when all that was going on, somebody made a great point, and they said that black women really aren't spending money on sports. They said black women are paying money to see Nicki Minaj, Cardi. We paying more. Our money ain't in that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
watch it. So like, I was like, but when they made that point, I was like, I mean, but what
What point were they trying to make with that though?
what they were just
Maybe I
saying as
missed
far
it.
what they were saying was as far as like the the white dollar, you know what I'm saying,
I
is the
got
money
you.
that is going there. The black
Okay.
dollar, as far as when they were making that argument about Angel Reese saying,
Got
I
you.
brought fans too. They're like, y'all haven't been spending no money towards the
Right.
league. Y'all don't go to games.
Right.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
And
are
she
new
bringing the
fans.
fans. That's we ain't arguing that.
Angel's an influencer, and I know that because
Yeah.
when I had my job, I had talked about I had an Angel Reese T-shirt or something like that, and one of my little young coworkers, she was like, "Oh, Angel Reese," and I was like, "Oh, do you watch basketball?" And she was like, "No." I said, "Well, how do you know her?" She was like, "Instagram." I said, "Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
makes sense." That's eye opening for me. But go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead.
definitely. And then I think one of the last ones was that Fee was saying that Engelbert never reached out to her after she got hurt.
Yeah,
And recently, I sent it to you on Instagram, but I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
But Elena Deladon actually kind of mentioned something around the same thing. How like when she retired, she never heard anything from her, and I think
Yeah,
that's wild,
crazy.
especially the impact that she had on the game. You
And
know,
how
just
long she was in the league?
like at the end of it's okay. Go ahead. That part.
No,
I don't want
no,
to fast forward, but it's just
no.
I don't know, respect thing. You know,
But so
like
first thing I want this to be brought out the fact that all of these conversations were had in private. So you know how
right.
they always talk about, when it come to your job, you got to do the things the right way.
Mm-hmm.
It's seeming like she's been trying to do the things the right way. They've
Mm-hmm.
been trying to do things the right way. They've met up about their pay, all of that, and
Right.
things have not changed. And then she talked about how she just never reached out about injuries, as far as her and whatever. Also, too, Something else about the officiating. So
Okay.
I don't. Her statement as far as the only the losers complain about the refs. That that is a very unprofessional statement to me.
Yeah.
That is dismissive.
Very
But
dismissive.
and this
I
is coming
agree.
from somebody. I'm one of them people. I don't never blame the refs either. I'm not a
Me
the
too.
ref. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, they can't control if you miss a layup, a wide open
Right.
layup. They can't
Right.
control if you get beat on defense. I'm not that person, so I've never did that. But I love how
Right.
the fact that she just said like the real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls or physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league of the office. But shout out to Nafisa for her bravery and her doing this because I mean this was the last resort. She used her platform as she should. You know
And
what I'm
she
saying?
had to.
And she had to, and it
She
was the
had
perfect
to.
time.
And I think that is so dope because she basically put, no, not basically. She put the league on her back,
Yeah,
because she could potentially like mess up her whole career. Like
yeah,
those that are in the power moves and power play areas, like that control her money, control her play,
yeah,
things of that nature. They're quick to blackball somebody in a heartbeat.
yeah.
What I hope is that some of the other top players and the faces of the league start to speak out about it as well, so that she's just not on an island by herself. And I love that some of the athletes that are in the WNBA and also the NBA have already tweeted about it and
Yeah.
showed their support for her. And I think that's the type of stuff that's gonna matter moving forward with the things that they want.
Commissioner
You
just
know
seemed like she doesn't give up about the platform, about the players at all. I agree, especially
exactly.
if you when you just dismissing somebody.
Yeah.
It's one thing to be like, we'll look into it, we'll look at it, but for you to just really be on some, well, the only people complaining about that is the losers. Did you see the first question that somebody asked her after the fact, which I thought was a good question? The
No.
first question that Fee was asked was, the first, like, shot this off quick. Nafisa, are you still making this statement if you playing in the championship in 2 weeks? And she said, like I said, this ain't about wins or losses. Congratulations, at the beginning, like she said to the Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Fee got respect from. I agree. I
Mm-hmm.
agree. And to your point about, I want to address this too. To your point about you saying, like you wanting more players to speak up, which I love the fact that a lot of them did. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of fact, tweets and all that stuff. Like I stand with her, whatever. So they done started on Caitlin Clark in the
I
comments.
mean, yeah.
Because, she, Lexi Hull, she said
She
she
said
stood with
something.
Fee. She said
Yep.
something. Caitlin, they asked her. She said no comment, which I don't like that. I get it where people are wanting her to speak out or whatever. And it's always, well, she needs to say something. What do y'all be wanting her to say? And that's, I just think that, what do y'all be want? Because regardless of what she says or not, it's not going to be good enough. And I think that, like I said,
Right.
with Caitlin Clark, I love her team. I think she
Mm-hmm.
has an amazing team. Like whoever told her,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, go ahead and set the rest of this season out. You got a long career ahead of you. Don't
Mm-hmm.
rush to come back." I think that was a great decision.
Mm-hmm.
I think that for her saying, I think it's just not in her personality to be that person. And I think that that's okay. I
But
think that that's
also, it's
okay.
smart not to respond in an emotional state of mind, right?
Exactly.
Not saying that
Exactly.
she felt the way about the comment, but she could have. So that's not a time for
Yeah.
me to be making a comment. Like, I
I
have a
agree.
game, I have to play the 4-time MVP tonight. Like, I'm not worried about that tonight.
That I agree. I agree. As far as level of focus and timing,
Right.
because
Right.
if you get on there and you make a statement saying that I make 16 million off the court and the platform that you gave me, Kathy, please,
But
please,
didn't Caitlyn like call her out briefly a little bit during the Commissioner's Cup run?
child, it's been a long year.
Because I feel like she said something about like they get paid more winning that than they do for the
Did she say
finals.
that?
I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I feel
Yeah,
like she said that.
yeah,
If you're in the chat, look that up for us,
yeah.
please fact
And let
check
us know
us.
if you in here, let us know your thoughts too, your opinions, whatever about feast time and what you feel, whatever. But also too, I'm gonna make this
Mhm.
point. It's
Mhm.
another reason why I love the fact that Fee spoke, and I feel like that Fee is in a position that she can. Because end of the day, Unrivaled just valued for what, $324 million. So first of all,
358. Was
three
it
fifty eight.
350? Was it
It was
350 or
let's
320?
double
I thought it
check.
was 350.
I thought
358 in its second year.
second year. So it's like end of the day,
And the girls are getting paid more in Unrivaled than they are. in the
and that's
league.
another point. $250,000. And think about, and it's not even about the pay. It's about how they're treated. They got what, child care. First of all, if you haven't been to Unrivaled, I'm gonna say this. I went last year. It is excellent. Everything that they did, down to the detail, down to like when you
Hmm.
walk on that, it's
Oh,
like
I
a
want to go.
campus that
I
they
want to
built.
go.
I'm gonna go again. It's like a campus that they actually built it
Mm.
all together. Like, it's so detailed. Like, they got like little games you can play. The bathrooms was nice. They was like little porta potty like station. Like, they were nice bathrooms. The cups was even detailed. Like, as far as like when you got your
And
drink,
that's
they
what
had a
they
nice merch.
deserve.
What they deserve. They have a
That's what
nice
they
little merch
deserve. And I
place.
feel like that's where fee is coming from. If I can do this in 2 years,
It, exactly.
like, you know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
wanted to bring up, like, when you were talking about the refs, because I kind of felt like you, where I'm not the one to complain about the refs. It's just like, you win some, you lose some. You probably should have made a couple more free throws at the beginning. Probably shouldn't have turned the ball over
Yeah.
to be in a position where you put the refs in a position to
To
call the
dictate,
game,
for sure.
right? But so I had to like really like I'm like, so what's the difference between an NBA official and a WNBA official?
I
So
think as
like
far
a
as accountability, it could be training, could
so
be
like the NBA
accountability.
official
Oh, you looked it
refereeing is
up.
a yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Refereeing is a full-time career for the
Yes.
NBA.
Yes.
They're salaried, okay? Many making six figures with benefits, training camps, review
Yeah.
systems, and year-round development.
Yeah.
The league invests heavily in officiating tech, instant replay centers, tracking data, and referee grading systems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So for the WNBA, most are part time or seasonal.
Mm.
They often ref NCAA games, overseas leagues, or men's leagues in the off season. Pay is lower, training is lighter, and the pipeline isn't as robust.
So they ain't got nothing to lose for real.
While
This is
their
just a little part time.
evaluation, the structure doesn't match the NBA's consistency and resources. And
Mm.
I feel like that part is what they're asking for. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
give us the full time referees, their career, people that do this on a regular basis. Don't give me the hand me down refs.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
the NBA, if you mess up, they gonna fine you. They gonna
Yeah.
suspend you. They gonna remove you.
Yeah.
You gonna like you gonna be graded. Whatever. You're not gonna ref a game. They're gonna do that. So
Hmm.
it sounds like there's just no accountability whatsoever. So like, F it.
Right. So, because again, I was thinking of it like, what was wrong with the officiating? I don't understand. What's like something else? It's deeper than what I'm seeing.
I think that I think the refereeing is inconsistent. It's just like I feel like it'd be like certain fouls that y'all calling behind the 3-point line. You get what I'm saying? This tip for
Right.
tat, but when they get below the free throw line, you know what I'm saying? It's not being called. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I feel
true.
like
Yeah.
it make sense. It should be like you know what I'm saying? It's inconsistent, which it's hard. It's a hard job.
It
I
is a
get
hard
that. It's
job
a hard job,
because neither team is going to be happy. It's going to be
regardless.
hard. Regardless, it's going to be hard. You know what I
Regardless, just
mean?
control the game. Cece said you get more money for the cup than winning the finals. That was a real quote. More money for the cup than winning the finals is crazy.
Okay, so yeah, so she did call them out about that. So to be honest, I think Caitlyn will say something.
Yeah.
I think she will. I think most times it takes her a minute to respond, which I don't mind. Girl, get your thoughts together, okay?
Okay.
Because I think she knows the power that she
Because
has.
you can slip up once. We saw what happened to Angel a couple weeks ago. You slip up once and they own it. So
They
let's
running
get
with it.
into Kathy's statement.
Okay, yeah.
Do you have it? Hold on.
Um,
I've had it pulled up all
yeah,
day and then I clicked out of it. Hold on. It was she said nothing.
she
Um,
didn't. She didn't. So basically, what she said was, she said she was disheartened by Collier's characterization of their conversations and of league leadership.
so you saying she lied?
Okay. She
Let me be more
affirmed that she has the utmost respect for Nafisa Collier and for all the players in the WNBA. She said that despite disagreement, her commitment to players and growing the league will not waver. But notably, she did not explicitly deny or clarify the quotes Collier attributed to her, the losers, the they should be on their hands and knees, like Caitlin Clark is only this and that. So she never addressed that. And that was my initial issue with it. Like, you
I don't
didn't
think there's
the,
not. You can't. Because you said it.
I mean,
You can't because you
I would
said
at
it.
least try though. Like what? But
What was she?
I don't
What was
know.
she going? That was taken out of context. No, it wasn't. I didn't
It
mean.
definitely.
Yes,
Who
you
else
did.
was? No, bro. Listen, I'm not. No. What?
I didn't
No.
mean it like that. Yes, you did.
Was you at that dinner with us?
Okay. Okay.
No.
Who else was
So it was
there?
it was taken out of context. Like what?
Right. At this point, she really should just get her lies off. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, but
Right.
no.
Like
Nafisa had
what?
verbatim. You could tell that she literally was prepping for that. She was waiting
She
for that
did.
moment. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
don't
She
care. I would have been like, those comments were completely taken out of context.
gotta get your lies
I
off.
knew Caitlin Clark had her platform before she got to the WNBA.
Mm.
Everybody knew that. I absolutely knew that. Why would I say such a thing about Caitlin Clark?
So where do we go from here?
She's just mad that she lost.
Right. That's
I
what
mean,
right. That's what she's
I'm
probably
just
thinking.
saying,
Just like when she
I
told her
would
with the
just
referees, losers complain. Like what?
right, right.
Lady, fix it. Especially she not the only one who's saying this. And then the coach got fined $15,000, which I thought that was kind of very extensive. I thought that was a lot. I mean, she
It
did
was
do
a
a lot.
lot.
No
She
cap.
did. She
It
did.
took about 10 minutes to get her off the court. Cause I was over here like, call
She
security,
was.
please.
She was in that ref's
Cheryl,
face.
get out of here. Cheryl, Cheryl, settle down.
Right,
Get her. I was
right,
thinking call security myself. Like, please remove her.
right. No,
So
really.
she carried on for sure.
I mean, as she should have though. Like that. I'm sorry, but that's the type of coach that I want on my side. Like
I agree.
going to war for me,
I agree.
regardless.
I agree.
You know, like that's what you want, especially if you got your players out there giving you 100% everything they have. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you think that they're gonna do a lockout?
yes.
Mm.
With Fee doing this right now,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
But
just don't think they're gonna leave her. Go ahead, go ahead.
the thing about it is though, it's like it's easy for Angel Reese to say, I can sit down. It's easy for her to say that.
Right.
It's easy for Caitlin Clark to I can sit down. It's a lot easier. Some of them need this money. You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? So I get that too, but I guess you better get your money elsewhere or go overseas. You know what I'm saying? I think that they had to be in agreement and be able to take a stand. But
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be shocked if we did see a lockout. I wouldn't be shocked if
Yeah.
we did see that. But one thing too, and I started looking up like women's rights. And
Yeah.
it's like, because everybody's always talked about, well, the women, y'all don't deserve to get, and it's just, it's always people are always so quick to tell women what they don't deserve. It's like, we weren't able to do what we weren't, we were just able to build. I literally looked all this stuff up today.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't able to get a credit card until the 70s
That's
or buy a
insane.
house without our man's permission. And also too, I think that I do understand the fact that the
Pause.
league is
Or
young.
even get your tubes tied without your husband's
Yeah.
like go ahead. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, she can get her tubes tied. Like what?
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild. It's like we're always, having to fight for those rights. So to me, when I think about this situation, it's not
Mm-hmm.
any different than that, if it makes sense. Like us fighting for what we deserve. But end of the day, like they're still asking what the revenue sharing is what they're asking for, which is a fair
Right.
amount.
I think so too. Yeah.
But
But
they had to. But if you think about it, when it came to they just got charter flights. Last season, some charter flights, and think about it, they had to. A person had to get attacked for them to get that. They
yeah.
had to attack Alicia Clark. Went ahead and called Kathy out last year
Yeah.
on Twitter for that same situation, and then she tried to fix it immediately. Okay, for some, you know what I'm saying? Like some charter, we can do this, we can do that. They didn't even have their own rooms. Like they weren't treated like professional, even on the road, which is crazy to me. So
Right.
I get when we just want to be treated fairly,
Absolutely.
like
And I
professionals.
think with the growing like, just the money and everything that women's sports is bringing, especially to the WNBA, the players wanting more, and it just being like, this is the time right now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Because everybody's
We
watching.
need to move now,
Yeah,
and I think that's where they're coming from. Like, while we're on this like high right now, we need to push for what we can and what we deserve,
yeah.
you
Especially,
know?
especially with her back against the wall with this media deal.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I mean,
Right.
now is
That
the time.
she worked so hard to get
Right.
on her own,
On her own.
which is crazy. On her own, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. And two, it's just like, you know, I think how long has she been the commissioner? Has it
Is
been
it
since
5 years?
2019 or something like that?
Hold on. Is it 5 years? Something
It's
like
just,
that?
you know, I just feel like sometimes the old ways, old thoughts, especially with this new wave, it's like maybe you have old thoughts and old ways and you
Mm.
just need to bring in somebody new.
So I looked up Kathy's background and where she came from. 2009, 2019. So 6 years, a little over 6 years. I looked up where she. Hey boo, I looked up where she came from too. She corporate. She was the first
Mm-hmm.
women CEO of what I work with. I used to work with this company all the time. Is it Deloitte? It's like the firm,
Dilute, something
something
like
like that. It's the
that.
firm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was the first woman CEO for them, like in like 2015. So I'm like, okay, so you came from a situation where you probably had to be an a hole to get there, because you don't get there being taken lightly. But end
As
of
a
the day,
woman,
as
yeah.
a woman,
Yeah.
but end of the day, you working with women. Fight for them, fight with them, not against them. Because it's what you said in your statement and what she said that you said. You not working with us, you working against us. And what's
And
your salary? I want
yeah.
somebody to pull that up. Tell what's she getting paid?
Yeah. And just a lack of like respect.
Yeah,
It's, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you're not here with us.
exactly,
And I think
exactly.
that's, I don't know, that's even more disheartening being that she is a woman,
Yeah,
because you should be fighting with us, just like you said. You should be fighting with us and not
yeah,
against us,
exactly,
you know?
exactly. Yes. While
So
you guys
like
are
what
here,
do you
hit that
think?
like button for us. Thank you.
That
Appreciate y'all.
definitely, definitely. Um so what do you think is next?
I don't know if this is next.
Mhm.
I think that either I think that she needs to resign.
Mm.
I think that all her credibility, all her respect has gone out the window after today. I
I think
think
so
that
too.
her back against the wall, I don't think this is something you can come back from, regardless
Mhm.
of we're not Fee got bread. End of the day, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
Fee
yeah.
got her own little business that's thriving, that's successful, like, and it's year two, that's only gonna grow. They went out and got them sponsors. They sell. Sis, I got a media deal too. What's up? I got
After
TNT.
2 years, girl,
I got
what?
that too. She make 3 a year. She makes 3 million a year. See, that's her salary. Show. And it probably went up after she got the media deal. She
Okay.
probably got herself a little extra, but
But
I
that's just
think that
insane that she even said that though.
yeah, that's
That they should be
crazy.
on their hands and knees.
That's crazy. Like we should be grateful, girl. Please,
But the crazy part is that she said that to Fee.
yeah. Like
That's
wasn't
the
nothing gonna be
even
said.
like
Like wasn't
you're
nothing gonna be
talking
said.
to a woman that's
And
in the
you know,
WNBA and her
they tried to
peers.
work with them. They tried to work with them for Unrivaled, and they said
Yes.
no. I think it's gonna be a threat. I mean, if I can go to Unrivaled, I can make $250,000, which is a nice amount. I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, and that's the reason why I told you. As far as like the vets, I feel like that's why I quit clocking them and be like, she need to retire. I quit doing that because all the BS they done went through, they getting their reparations. Let me go ahead and stay, earn this little check while I can. If y'all gonna keep paying me,
Exactly.
let me go ahead and keep doing it.
Exactly.
Y'all think it's going to take over the energy for the game?
For the night.
I thought about that. I think that we think
Mm.
that's why Caitlin Clark didn't say nothing.
Right.
I think that goes with that's on your coaches to let's lock in the day we got
Mm-hmm.
one more game. That goes with your team. I think if you professionals, I think that you got. I think it's gonna be talked about. I think that it's gonna have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of noise. I think it's gonna be a lot of buzz. I think it's how the announcers is gonna be talking about. So I could definitely see that. But end of the day, like somebody for if I'm on the team, somebody else said that. Let's go ahead and get to these finals. We'll deal with that, whatever.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Nobody on
Right.
our team said that. Let's lock in. But I could definitely see it having that effect for sure. But
Yeah.
but like I said, just so we can go ahead and get to the game and talk about
Right.
our points for the game. Yeah, I think Kathy need to go ahead and step on down. I don't know if she
Yeah.
will. I wouldn't be surprised if miraculously they all get new deals. They all get more pay. Should run 5-on-5 and take up. They could.
No,
Hey, did you
really.
go? Did you go to? I'm telling y'all, if you go, I went. I went last January. They had the merch set up. I bought some clothes. I spent money on drinks. I bought my tickets. I bought food. It was nice.
And I'm
It
not
was
gonna
nice.
lie, I felt it looked way more competitive than like the regular season to me.
and they was hooping.
They
Like they
were
was hooping.
hooping.
It was fun. Like I said, it
Yes.
was like down to the details. I saw Nafisa while I was there. Like I said, they had little games you could take pictures. You got
Mm-hmm.
people just literally walking around. Like I took a picture with Ty Young. It's like
Mm-hmm.
literally celebrities. Literally just you're with like right there with them. Dewana Botter walked right past me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you get
Right,
all of
right.
that feel. Like it's some real fans. So it's definitely worth going. I tell y'all to go ahead and pull up. Like pull up for
Yeah.
sure.
I love
It,
that.
it's worth it. I'll be going
Shout
again
out to
next year.
Fee and
Shout out to
Stewie
Fee and Stewie for taking
for
control and doing that
sure.
because it was a genius idea. Y'all
For
making some
sure.
noise, keep doing it. Kathy, go ahead and step on down, sis. That's what I want to see from you.
Facts. And
Um,
before the men in media like start to like, call Fee out, do you think the men in media will be on Fee's side?
I think everybody's on her. I don't know. Only person who I can tell you who probably won't be on her side is you know who,
Stephen A.
Stephen A. That's probably the only person who probably really gonna
Right.
say something.
They're gonna be like, how should you should never.
Hit that around what I did
You should
for
never.
you. You want to
Oh,
go?
okay.
Okay.
They went to what is it called though?
Which
Because
one you
they just
got? It's athlete.
they,
Is athletes unlimited? Did you go?
yes,
They don't
yes.
they have a league? Is that the one in they got one in Nashville. Is that the
I don't
one in
know where it's
Nashville?
at, but they just released like the rosters and stuff for that like not
Yeah,
too long ago.
but no, Unrivaled was 10 for 10 recommend.
And
Like
it's
the
in
court was,
Miami.
it could be bigger. I'll say that it was packed in there. It didn't seat a whole lot of people. It could be bigger. I'll say that. But the way they had it set up was really nice. You could tell they had a lot of thought into it. Like I highly recommend it. But let's get into tonight. Y'all put in the comments who y'all got. Who y'all got winning tonight?
I'm going with the upset tonight.
First of all, let's repeat. Let's last game.
Okay.
Last
Let
game.
me get my notes.
Let me get my.
I've been waiting for it because I didn't even get to say anything about the last game.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about it. So me, I was at an open house looking at a home, so I caught like the second half. But I was like, shout out to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston was she dictated. She dictated.
First, yo, I texted Cara and I said, "This is the first time, really, like,
Yeah.
this was the first time I really like was like, okay, I see the hype behind Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that she's not a great player or anything like that. I really thought she was just a solid postman, like a post. Like
Same.
I just that's what I thought. But after game 4, I was like, yo, like, what? Them couple dribbles down the back, Asia up,
A. A.
and that 1-2 post move, like,
A.
that was all
But you know
game.
they not messing with Aaliyah Boston right now. They off her with them
Ooh,
elbows she be throwing. They been tagging Don, telling Don, I know you ain't teach her to play like this. She's
who
a
that?
dirty
The
player.
fans,
Threads, in the the comment warriors, the
the
comment
comment
warriors,
warriors.
they've been eating her up, man. She throw elbows. She's a dirty player. I know, like literally tagging Don on Threads. You didn't teach her to play like this. You need to talk. You need to talk to her. You know who I'm talking about. She's a dirty player.
Interesting. I got the fever for the night. So like
Me.
last game, so this is my thoughts on game 4, right?
Yeah.
So Asia had 31, right?
Yeah, she balled.
Jackie had 18, Kelsey had 25 and 4 assists, Aaliyah had 24 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists. For me, I said the Fever didn't beat the Aces by like out talenting them. They beat them by execution. And when Indiana takes care of the ball, runs in transition, and knocks down shots, they win.
Hey, you live in Nashville? I used to live in Murfreesboro, so it was in Nashville. That's what I thought.
It was in Nashville. Okay.
Yeah, tonight the Fever will repeat game one performance and win. Whew.
So when I think about game 3, I say like game 3 they were what 35% from the field goal range, right?
Yeah, shot terribly.
And I think in game 3 but at the same time they shot terribly, but was in the game at the start of the fourth quarter.
They out
You get
rebounded
what
them
I'm saying?
badly too
Yeah.
in game four.
Yes. But
Badly.
I think they out rebounded them in game 3 too. Like I want to say they did. Or it was close. It wasn't nothing that was like alarmingly bad. But they didn't score their first point in
Oh,
game 3 until like 2 minutes and 22 seconds
yeah.
left. You
Aaliyah
know what I mean?
24 and 14. My God.
My thing is for me, like in game four, like that's the typical game that I would see from the Aces, right?
Yeah.
Asia having 30 something, Jackie having her thing, and the role players giving what they give,
Yeah.
right?
But you know
Not
what's
not Nalissa
crazy?
Smith having 18 or 16 points. She got
Yeah.
8 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like
If you
if
look on paper,
mhm.
if you look on paper for the game, it looked like the role players gave what they give. Data Evans only had 3.
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
how y'all feel about Jewel Lloyd, y'all? That's another one. And
I'm a
people and I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. And that's like people also too. They was on the she just needs another year. I'm like, Jewel didn't have the best year last year, honey. Jewel been doing this for a long time. I get she had a big, Seattle went ahead and just go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? But I
mhm.
Jewel, I think that I don't know if Jewel is that 25 anymore. She coming off the bench like
I
as
mean,
she
they
should.
definitely they definitely
They
need a
need
third
her.
option. They need a third option. I think that's the one thing that's missing. If they get another big scorer tonight, a role player of the sorts that has a big game tonight, I think they can run away with it. But for the Fever, I just feel like they need to protect the ball. They need to keep r- moving fast in transition. I feel like they're better in transition. I think they need to get the ball to Leah Boss on the block,
Yeah.
just
And
so
let her.
that either y'all gonna double team or not, right? So if you
What
gonna double
about
team, go ahead.
so I did look at the free throws. What about so when Asia made that statement, when
Mm-hmm.
she said that Aaliyah told her she had a special whistle, was Aaliyah saying that Aaliyah had the special whistle that night? And she's like, and she shot 13 free throws. Cause I feel like Asia has a whistle, but I feel like Asia should. I feel like Asia gets the calls that she should. I feel that
Right,
personally
and I
as a
remember you
four-time
saying that.
MVP. I feel that. But
Yeah.
it was she saying that Aaliyah was getting them calls? Cause I mean, the Aces be fouling. But I will say, to the point of what I was saying earlier about the whole Leah, they saying she playing dirty. Now, Aaliyah Boston do be elbowing and then playing victim. But I mean, you're supposed to. She does do that.
Or do that little grab,
Dude,
little
she
hook.
she be hooking, she
You
be
be hooking.
grabbing. She does do that, and
You
then
do be
she
hooking.
she does that.
I
You
mean,
know,
but hey, you need to
Jewel.
act a little better. I don't know
This
what to
man,
tell you.
this person said Jewel fell off like Bradley Beal. I swear to God, somebody said it. I didn't.
Y'all don't get her started.
It need to be
Please
studied.
don't get her started.
It need
Don't
to
get
be
her
it need to
started.
be studied.
She's
I'm
a
telling you.
Olympian. Okay? She's an
She
Olympian.
and absolute I saw Jewel Lloyd play in high school, and I was just like,
Mm.
oh my God. But it's a decline. It's a decline. I
How old is
mean,
she? You know?
how old is
How
Jewel?
much younger is she?
She's probably about 3 years younger than us. Probably about 3, 4 years younger than us.
Okay. I don't
Leah
know.
was saying, she said Asia I feel like Asia does.
I mean, she does.
I feel like she does.
And
I
she
feel like
should.
Asia does, as she should.
And she
I
should.
feel like Asia gets all
Yeah.
the calls.
She gonna have a special whistle tonight.
I agree, and I'm not
And
going. And
baby,
I can't argue that. I
no.
truly can't. I
Yeah.
can't argue that. I
Yeah.
feel like it's
That's my point. Like, girl, like you got a special whistle too. But I feel like maybe
no. She said
Asia
Leah
was
said
saying,
she said he said. Well, I don't know if you Court. I don't know if you. I'm sorry. Court said Leah was saying Asia has a special whistle, which is accurate.
right, and then Asia commented on it. Maybe Asia was just being funny. Like, yeah, I know I got a
Well, she
special
said,
whistle.
well, she
Like,
shot 13 tonight. Like, well,
yeah,
you shot
she say
13 tonight.
I got a
Jewel
special
is
whistle,
31.
but
I knew
girl,
Jewel was about 4 years older than us. Them 30s will kick your ass. I get it.
let me
I,
take a
I,
sip.
them 30s will kick your ass. I get it. I can't do it at 31. I was done. I could play all the way up to about 27. And then that was it.
Y'all, I got carpal tunnel in my wrist, and
I'm
it
trying to
it,
tell
it,
you.
it like
But
stops me in my
but
tracks.
Jewel is a come off the bench player at this point in her career. She is. I'd say, but
But
what?
okay.
No, she is.
But that's just crazy though. Like, why are you a come off the bench player in the playoffs and Kirsten Bell is like starting before you? Are
I
we?
don't.
We're talking about
I don't
Kirsten
understand
Bell,
that.
and I'm not trying to shade Kirsten Bell. I like
What
at
is she
all.
giving?
But I think at one point she was like guarding Kelsey Mitchell a couple times down the
Child
floor, and I'm like, bro, I said
exposed.
isolation, isolation,
Exposed.
isolation. What
She
if
gave
y'all
us
gonna be
she gave you
switching?
6 minutes and three points in 6 minutes and one foul. I mean that's not bad. That's not bad. What so Chelsea Gray last game? How do you feel about her performance? Chelsea Gray gave you 12 points, 5 turnovers, 5 fouls, and 9 assists, and 4 steals. I think that that's what you gonna get from her.
Exactly.
At this point, I think that that's what you're going to get from her.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, right with the Aces, when I look, if y'all are in the chat, if you look at the team stats from Game 3 and Game 4, even if you look at the ones from Game 3, okay, they're relatively similar.
Yeah.
Like, relatively the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would think that watching the game that the Aces should have like beat them, but then you look at the team stats and you're just like, okay, like, the Fever actually could have beat y'all
Yeah.
if they would have knocked a couple
Yeah.
shots down. Made some free throws.
Adrian said
But
if I was
the
the
games
referee
that
tonight, Wilson would foul out in the first quarter with those illegal screens. See, I had to watch her. The person
ooh,
I've been seeing who been setting the hell out of legal is that dang Alyssa Smith. Now she's been kneeing the hell out of people with a screen, and they kept calling. And I was like, that is illegal. She been I ain't really watched Asia because I be too busy waiting for her to score, I guess. So I have to pay special attention to that. But
I don't know if Nalissa Smith it gets in foul trouble like early. I think they're gonna struggle. I feel like I'm not gonna lie on her now
no,
a little bit
no,
as a third
who
not rely on her, but like she's that role player that can score, that can get you a point, a bucket.
I think that Aces have a big three. It's
Who's
Asia.
the big three?
To me, I think the not look. I'm gonna get there. If we
Okay.
look, the people who they need: Asia, Chelsea, and Jackie. If I had to say a big three, but we don't know
Oh,
what Jackie might come and do.
so what? That's not okay. Okay.
I get what you, but I'm saying if we had to say,
Cause y'all, soon as Jackie start missing, she gonna text me and be like, "I take it back. They're not a big three."
I'm I'm saying they're supposed to be. I'll say that. I'll say they're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to be.
okay, okay.
But Jackie's another person at the beginning of the year. I was saying the decline with her needs to be studied.
Hey, you see what Court said? We need Dana to go off tonight.
That's a
That's your
fact.
girl.
That's a
Because she
fact.
is an X factor too, for
Asia
sure.
has a case for for dirtiest player. See, I don't. Asia's not a dirt, but to me,
No,
I
I
feel
don't see
like
that with
it.
Asia.
I don't see that with Asia, but also too, I'm just not a. I'm not a complainer when it comes to get. Not saying it's complaining. You can call it what it is. I'm
Right.
just not a. It. I don't know. It's just for me. Like I just see things different. Like if you do that, I'ma bust your ass. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's like I
Right.
remember when I think about a dirty play. I remember when I was in college. It was this one girl. I'd be on the free throw line and she'd step on my foot every time on the free throw line. Like literally, like like literally at the free throw line when you line up, would just step on
Mm-hmm.
my foot the whole time, and I would just look like, bruh, like, can we not? Because I'm finna turn up right now just because of spite of this. You get what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, But
Right.
back to they on paper they should be a big three. I'm trying to give them a basic, but like I said, with Jackie, who knows what Jackie might do tonight? But you know what I'm saying. But Jackie's had a pretty good overall. I think
She
she's had a
has.
pretty good overall series.
Jackie has showed up. Jackie has showed
Um,
up.
Lexi Ho, just
I
Jesus.
I love Lexi. Oh my gosh.
And
Love
think about
Lexi.
it. She went 2 for 12 last game.
Mm-hmm.
She had 7.7 rebounds, 4 steals. She's eating them alive on defense.
Oh
Eating them
my gosh.
alive.
She is all she works so hard.
She
Oh
do.
my gosh. Like I'm telling you, like playing with somebody like that, it make you want to go dive after the
Yeah.
ball, man. What?
Yeah.
Like if
You
you going
need
that
that.
hard, I need to go that hard. Like what?
I feel like when it comes to somebody all the way around, I feel
That
like
is so
Dana
funny.
Evans was.
Hold on. Look
Go
what
ahead.
C said about Chelsea. Chelsea's scooting ass needs a guard tonight. Not scooting. Like she's
Hey,
scooting.
see, y'all finna get me cutting up. I try to be civilized. I try to be civilized on here. What I say, y'all finna get me cutting up. Y'all not, cause Courtney. I'm trying to be civilized. There are some fans that enjoy violent female ball. I mean, I don't know if I want to say violent female ball. I like, when they get a little feisty, I'd be like, okay, it's competitive. But I don't know if I want to say
Hold
violent
on, what
female
is
ball.
violent female
That's a little
basketball?
dramatic,
Whoa.
Reese. But
She's like
hey,
off with her head.
Chelsea scooting ass is crazy. But I did ask it. We live. I did ask if something was wrong with her hip though one time, cause I no, like for real, cause I was like, is she like injured? No, for real, no, for real, cause I did ask that. I didn't say
But
that
let's be for
somebody.
real. How much did Odyssey Sims have? I mean, like, is who is Kelsey Garden? Who not Kelsey? Who is Chelsea Garden?
Who is she guarding?
You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't
I
even
have
get
to
the
pay
dang
attention
matchups
because
of
I
last
think
game.
Odyssey Sims. How many points did she have last night or the last game? Didn't she have like
She had
17?
18. She needs to do that. They 24, 18, 25.
Ooh, she
As
had
far
18
as
last game.
yeah,
Game 4?
yeah,
Yeah, she sure
in
did.
25 minutes. Yeah, she was
I
pretty
mean, what?
solid.
She's a second round
She
pick,
hit
wasn't
some
she?
clutch free throws too.
I'm just saying, like, she could get you that easily.
Yeah, she could do
See,
that.
that's what I'm talking about.
And that's
Like
again when I said
that
Chicago
is
missed the
that is
opportunity.
lethal. That is
The
lethal for the
W,
Fever.
the
Like,
WMMA. Hey, no, that's the real. No, no disrespect,
ah,
no disrespect. But I didn't say it. Somebody else did, and I was like, I mean, y'all don't have me cutting up, cause no cap. But um, this is what I think we got to see. I feel like I would tell you this. I feel like Stephanie White has outcoached Becky Hammon in this series. You don't
you
feel
think
that way?
so?
I feel like she has in spurts.
I
I
feel
feel
like I
like
don't know. I feel like it's kind of because I keep thinking about Game 3 and how they only scored 2 points, and the Fever only scored 2 points in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 22 seconds
I'm
left.
think well,
Like
I can
that.
just say as
Like
far as
what?
just I say that because I feel like I feel like Stephanie White gets the most out of that team. You get what I'm saying? Like they just don't give up and they
Yeah.
don't quit. And
Yeah.
when I say that too, I think about last game, game 4. That
Mm-hmm.
we got to talk about the
That's
technical
true.
as far as not having no timeouts. That's on your assistants.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's on your assistants. That's on your
Yeah.
staff. Because how you don't know you don't have no timeouts and you give up a technical? Come on.
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
would start Key tonight over Kate. Yeah, yeah, because she gonna give you some defense. You don't need her to score it all. Chelsea do get the scooting. She just needs some.
Mm.
she, she do be. She do be. See y'all.
Ooh. Yeah.
Y'all finna. She do be. She be hobbling and stuff. Like I was like, is she hurt? Like for real. She do be doing that.
But it
Dana
makes
gotta
me
have some
question.
big Dana gotta have some big moments. But Natalie is sorely missed on the Aces. I don't trust these. That's a fact. That's a fact. I said the same thing. Think about it. She lost 2 coaches to head positions. That's a
Mm-hmm.
fact. And that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And then we talked about that game. Was it game 1? We talked about
Yeah.
that, and we
We
said
did.
that we talked. What was it? We talked about how as far as Becky needs her assistants to make adjustments in real time, and how important it is that your
Mm-hmm.
assistant coaches because they
We
didn't make
did.
those adjustments. We talked
We
about that.
did. We
Asia
did.
gotta keep getting the ball on the top of the key. Like I agree. And make good decisions. Don't settle for the jumper because if the jumpers ain't
But
making, it's a wrap.
but I text you and I said, "Yo, I love that. Like, if you had to pick your poison with Asia, although I know she can knock that jump shot down 90% of the time. Okay, like probably 90. But I'd rather her take a jump shot,
Yeah,
a elbow
and
jump
secure them
shot in the
rebounds.
paint, and get her butt out the paint so we can rebound.
Yeah,
You shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather her do that than her driving to the basket. And I think Aaliyah Boston did great
yeah,
by keeping her out the paint. And we talked about this last time, her settling for jump shots.
yeah.
Asia.
Everybody, let's relax. She's still a top 3 point guard in the league. You a lie. You a lie. You will like it sound good. Becky Hammond had a Chris Webber. She did, but I still blame her.
Mm,
I still blame her assistants on that though. That's on them.
right,
Because I was like, who? That's on them. Or
right.
didn't they take a timeout right before that? That's something you got to call
Yeah,
out. You know what I'm saying? That's something you should know.
yeah.
Chelsea Cole, but she played like she 50. Oh, y'all cutting up in the comments.
Is she
Child.
older than us?
No,
Okay,
no. I thought she would know.
okay.
Asia reminds me of Garnett. Yeah. If I had to compare her game to somebody, that's who I would probably compare her to. Asia nice. Period.
Asia is nice.
But I think if they can win with Asia shooting, I think that the Fever can win with Asia shooting jumpers all night.
Yes,
Yeah. They can win with her shooting jumpers
that's
all
what I'm
night.
saying. Somebody from the Aces, somebody else besides Asia and Jackie needs to step up. Like when Alyssa Smith had 18, somebody who
Yeah.
averages 7 points,
Yeah.
and she has 16 one game, 18 another.
Yeah.
Like that's what they need.
I think it's going to boil down to half court defense, half court execution. Because I think that when it came to we're game 5 now, game 3. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
please. Okay, Courtney, please. When we talked about how this series, these games been so long, I'm thinking which game is which, child.
I know.
And I'm thinking about how when they picked them apart, I want to say it was probably game 3. The Aces won the Fever won the last game. Game 3. Game 3 is when I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
how just the Aces executed in the half court, got every play that they wanted, got layups, you know what I'm saying, broke down the defense. So I think it's going to bottle down to that. I think
Yeah.
Asia is tired of getting bodied in the paint, slap, poke, hits, jumpers. AB's a big body down there. That's a handful. Kelsey finna cook to win or lose. That's a fact. Y'all got any sports bettors in here? I took Kelsey to take a bunch of shots tonight. That's for sure. But yeah, make sure y'all go hit that like button.
Absolutely.
Make sure Chelsea's 33. So she too. I told you she's younger than us. Yeah,
Okay.
she's 2 years. She's younger than us for sure. Yeah. If y'all want to support the pod, you can. Hit us up on Venmo, Cash App. Give us a like. Share it with your friends. Tell them to tap in with us. We appreciate y'all for sure, for sure, for just. But so who you got winning? You said you got the Fever winning.
I'm pulling the upset tonight. Fever all day.
Rebound,
Since
rebound, and boxing out is essential tonight. I agree. Boxing out, half court execution, controlling the rebounds, making big plays, free throws. I
Free
hope
throws.
free throws. Jesus, the Fever.
Fever.
Golly.
Free throws. Okay.
Lexi Ho got up there missing. I'm thinking, girl.
Girl, you missed 2. What
I
is
expect the
wrong
refs
with
to set the
you?
tone. They better, especially after they got called out today at a statement, and now their eyes is on them. They better have a
I
little talk.
hate that though.
Do
Just
y'all
a
think
little
the
bit, 'cause
Fever?
I be wanting them to play. Go
Do
ahead.
y'all think if the Fever win, they can beat Phoenix? Gonna beat the Fever up.
You think so? Christian, what are you doing? Go.
That's a physical game.
Love you.
Fever not beating Phoenix. AT is on team. I agree. So I said this on the last show. If I had to say anybody who's playing the best basketball right now, Phoenix is playing the best basketball. Period. Out of all the teams, to me, I think that Phoenix is playing the best basketball. You don't think so? Good night, boo.
No, right? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
I think they're playing great, but I don't know. I at this point, like if the Fever make it to the finals tonight, I think I'm still gonna go with the Fever.
Oh, so you riding with it?
I'm riding with it. I'm still gonna go with the Fever. I think.
I like the way they playing right now. Phoenix and Fever won't be fun to watch, but the Bonner and Fever drama will be definitely. Never mind. I'm gonna cross that bridge when we get there on that one.
But the card's going with the Aces tonight. You going with the Aces, right?
You making me go with the Aces? I ain't say that.
Oh, are you? Oh,
I didn't say
I didn't
that.
know. I feel like you didn't put your flag down.
I
of who you
didn't.
going with.
I
Who are you
didn't.
going with?
I like the way the Fever's playing right now. But I thought the Fever was done. The Fever showed me a lot game 4 when they fought back and Aaliyah Boston came and went ham. They showed me a lot. I like the way they playing. I'm gonna be honest. I want to see just for the sake of the other players' sake, I like the Fever. I want them to do it without CC. No shade to CC. We love her. But I want them to show we can play too. I want them to show people watching too. I want them to show that. I
Shoot.
want that for them as players. I
And
want that for
Cece
them.
probably want that too.
She does. She ain't
So
no
y'all can
hater.
get off her back. Like she probably like get
And
off
that's
of my
it's
back.
a fit. And somebody just asked that question. Hold on. When AT is going to run through whoever to get to the basket, their defense is what I wish the Aces would wake up to. Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. AT
absolutely.
thick ass is the best point guard. Yeah. But I like AT's attitude. I like how she come and she talk mess. I like how she don't back down. I just like her attitude when she walks on the court. That's who I like. I like her as a leader on the
I
court.
do
I like
too.
people like
But
that.
sometimes sometimes with her, I feel like she's a little bit out of control sometimes.
Yeah.
To the
Now she'll
point
turn that
where,
thing over. She'll
yeah,
turn
you know
that
what I'm
mug
saying?
over
She's a
for
little
sure.
bit out of control. And I feel like on the defensive side, I'm like, okay, I need to get you in a little bit of foul trouble. I'm going to be flopping and everything. Yeah,
If the
charge.
Fever
We
make
going
the
the other
finals,
way.
what does that say about Caitlin Clark? Terrell CC gotta go. I don't think it says anything about her. I think it says a lot about their team. I think it says
Right,
they got a whole lot of pieces. I think
right,
that.
right.
See, oh, that's Chanson. Shout out for tuning in. But we got tip off in an hour. I think I'm finna go have me a few drinks. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. The Fever play better. They do.
Mm-hmm.
They have. It's hard. It's hard when you got a player who take all the shots and you stand and you get caught watching and hold on to the ball like that. It's hard to
Absolutely.
play that way. And that's no shade. I love the girl. No shade. But we appreciate y'all for walking us tonight. I'ma go. I got the Fever too. I do. I got the Fever. I like the way they playing right now. I like they hustle. They got a lot to play for. They
Mm-hmm.
ain't got nothing to lose. Why not? Why not win?
Right.
Why not get to the finals? And then also too, we can probably do some little watch parties. We can probably go live, during the game. But then I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how I'm gonna be acting because I be distraught. Y'all get me talking crazy like when y'all said your girl scooting ass. I was like, Jesus, somebody said it. I'm sick and tired.
I know.
Um, but yeah, we finna sign off. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. This is the most people we've had on the live, so we made history tonight. First time here, and I respect y'all. Be back. Thank you. We
Yes,
appreciate you.
absolutely.
We appreciate you. We like to have a little fun. We like to cut up a little bit. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. But we out. We'll be posting after the game. So holla at y'all.
Bye, y'all.